Welcome back, everyone. In today's video, we are going to be reviewing the Weapons Fusion Addon created by Cubed Creations. The add-on is priced at 830 Minecraft coins. That's £4.19. It's roughly $5. It currently sits with a 4.4 star rating out of 5. With nearly 500 ratings, 76% have been a 5-star. According to the creators, it comes with new machines and ores, new weapons you are able to make, which does include some really cool bows, swords, and even wands. So once you've downloaded this, have it installed in a new or pre-existing world, you'll be given this. It is the Weapons Fusion book. It's just a guide on how this works. Now, strangely enough, I couldn't actually put this inside of an item frame. It just goes ahead and changes the page. I know it's not a big deal, it's just an issue I noticed with this. Weapons Fusion Explanation. With this add-on, you can combine new ingots with items to get new fused weapons. Okay. Use the fusion machine to make your new weapons. You can find the crafting recipes and weapon explanations in this book. Good luck and have fun. Here is the recipe you are going to need. You need 4 iron ingots, 4 redstone dust, and a crafting table. For anyone checking this out, head over to a crafting table, tap on this, and you can see the recipe right here. Now, it's not a big deal, but I thought I would mention that this is, in fact, an entity. If we change our game mode to creative, and we then run the kill at E command, you'll notice that it actually dies. Once you have the machine placed down, it might seem a little bit confusing to start off with. So the first slot here is going to be the weapon input. For example, an iron sword. The second slot is going to be the material you will fuse it with. There is a lot of custom ingots you're able to make, and the middle one is going to be the output. So this will make us an ender spear. You can, in fact, tap here to go to the next option. If you've gone too far, you can then tap here and it's going to take you back. Now, one thing I do like is above your hotbar, it actually tells you the specific thing you're able to make. Ender spear, ender staff, fire crossbow, fire halberd, fire sword, frost axe, etc. There are many different things you are able to make. Also, a little bit of credit to the developers here. I like the fact that inside of the book, we have images. I love to learn this with images. A big wall of text is not exactly attractive to look at all the time. So if we go to the next page, you can see here, we can make steel ingots, shiny ingots, frost ingots, fire ingots. There is many different pages of them. And like I said, there are lots of different recipes. Just to make things a little bit easier, I went ahead and placed all of the recipes on item frames, being the materials that you need to make a specific ingot. Like I said, there are many of them, and some of these are a lot harder to make compared to others. If you want to learn a specific crafting recipe for a weapon, just head to page 7. Let's start with the ender axe. We are going to need an axe, and we're going to need an ender ingot. So what you want to do is tap this here. It will then say 1/1 and also tap this here. This is going to fuse together. You'll then be given this. Now, again, the attacking animations are still not perfect on this. However, this one works a little bit different. So in order to do this, it does like a giant blast attack. And like I mentioned, each one of these does have a special ability, which I thought was pretty cool. Let's see what they look like on armor stands as well. There is over 25 different ones you are able to make. The next weapon we are able to make is going to be an ender spear. This requires a sword, and it also requires an ingot, and out will pop this. Now, a couple of things to be mentioned here. You can actually see the amount of damage by hovering over a weapon. It's 14 at a time. You can then go ahead and summon something like a Ravager and see how fast you're able to bring this down, which is relatively quickly. And I was curious, can this be enchanted? Unfortunately, the answer is no. Time to make ourselves an ender staff, requiring an end rod and an ingot. So this one, I'm hoping, is going to have some pretty cool abilities. Oh, I can shoot this one. Okay. Unexpected. So am I able to do that with some of these then? Can these be done that way? This one does not work that way. What about you? This one does not. Okay, so it's only this one. Let's see. How much damage does this do on base? It doesn't actually show you. Well, let's summon another one of these. Okay, so it just fires like a small projectile at this. Can you spam these? I mean, they're quite slow on attack. Let's see how strong it is. Is it just as strong as the other ones before? I mean, to be fair, they are still pretty strong. Let's just fuse all of these together. Really simple and easy to make. Pick it up, go to the next category, put this inside of there with this. So the weapons are pretty easy to make. Let's see. Hold on. Let's try and shoot the cow real quick. Oh, out of arrows. Ah, okay. So still requires the vanilla arrows. I don't think there's any form of pullback animation on this. It just seems to happen automatically. There we go. Strangely enough, though, it's not cooked food, which is a shame, really, because this could be a really good way to get you started, right? Hold on. I mean, yeah, he's on fire now. So I imagine he should drop cooked food if he dies. Although, he's not dying. The weapon itself doesn't seem to be too strong, but it is, in fact, cooked food. This one just seems to have, like, a standard attack, which is an attack of 15, and this one is 13. So, it is a little bit stronger than the previous one, apart from the actual sword itself. Let's summon a pillager. Can we one-shot him? We can't. Try it again. He is dead. Let's try this. Okay, so it does inflict fire instantly, which to me is an indication. Let's try this then. We should be able to get ourselves instantly cooked mutton. No, strangely enough, we can't. / summon. Let's do a sheep again. Try it with this one. No, although it does actually inflict some form of fire to them. One thing I did notice is the material it wants most is iron. No diamond typically, maybe 1 or 2 of them. No netherite or things like that. So I think there is definitely room for improvements when it comes to this. We'll make ourselves a bow plus this is going to be a boomerang. So I like that one. That's something a little bit different. Next we have a katana. Okay, let's try the boomerang, for example. Let's try it against him. Whoa, that did damage to me. Hold on. Does it? Okay, so if I stand still, would it do damage on return? No. Okay, that was weird. Wait, what kind? It did do a little bit of damage. Not much, though. Okay, and then we have... Ooh, wait, can I, like... Okay, I can't move this one. This one kind of boosts you. I like this one. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's move a little bit faster there. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. Then this one. I'm trying to not read all the information from the books. I think it's exciting to figure it out yourself. This one just completely disintegrated it. So let's see the power. Doesn't say on this one. That one's 10, and that one's only 10. Unfortunately, with this one, you can only put one in at a time. You can't actually put a full stack. So if I was to throw this at the sheep... Oh, okay. So you keep this permanently. Wow. That's insane. Look how far it goes. Let's try it again on this cow. Nope, too high. Try it again. There you go. So how strong is it going to be against these guys? 1, 2... Missed him 3, 4, 5. Missed him 6, 7. I put it in his hand. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Let's pick it back up. Okay, so it still requires quite a few shots. Interesting recipe. Diamond hoe. And this, I imagine it's going to make some form of a sickle. It does. The next recipe is going to be a magic staff. That requires this and this one. I'm curious as to how different this one's going to be compared to the other one. I love the effects. I think the effects on this are really cool. I mean, this one-shots a lot of mobs. I don't think it's going to be so deadly against something like an iron golem. But he's going to take a few shots until he starts cracking here. To be fair, this one's not bad. Wow, okay. What about the sickle? Let's try this one. So this one requires you to attack. Aha. So once you do injure a mob, it actually grants you a small bit of speed here. So let's place this again. Here we go. A little bit faster than you. It's a great way to maneuver, I guess. Come on. Yeah. Wait, this one's strong. How strong is that? 13. This one looks like a scythe. It requires one of the diamond hoes and ruby. Another thing I've just made is this, which is the ruby orb. One more thing we are able to make here requires an iron sword and in fact a ruby. Let's check this out. So I'm guessing this is going to be something that you throw. Oh my days. This should have come with a warning sign. This is like an earthquake. Hold on. Bro, this thing is insane. Let's try it against this house. How high does it go? What goes up must come down. Doesn't feel like it did a lot of damage there, though. I mean, kinda. Dude, that was insane, though. Okay, be careful with the ruby orb. This is why you should read the booklet. Once again, doesn't provide you with instantly cooked food. So let's try this. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of set on fire, but not. It's a really weird one. And the sword itself, a very similar thing, also grants you speed. These ones are 12 and 8. Time to make a new type of bow. This requires a bow. It's also going to require a sapphire ingot. This is going to be so much better, I hope. But there is no drawback on any of these. Let's try it against an iron golem here. Just fires like an orb projectile at it. Not really amazing. The next one is going to be a diamond shovel with one of these. Makes a new type of shovel. Okay, does it work like a shovel? I mean, no, it's a sapphire spike club with an attack of 9. Okay, that one's pretty cool. There's a lot of particles going off with this, though. Wow, okay, so we should be able to one-hit this anyway. There we go. I love the particles. The particles are one of the coolest things with this. And the last one we're able to make requires this plus this. And it makes a new type of sword, which is going to be a sapphire sword with an attack damage of 11. Very similar to what I've just showed you, but of course on a sword. The attacking animations, again, not just for this add-on, for Bedrock Edition add-ons in general is horrible. I just want to show you the rest of the weapons. We have a shiny crossbow. This one will summon a bundle of lightning. This one's pretty cool. Instantly turn that one into a pigman. I don't know how to say that, but we're just going to attack with this one. This one seems to summon lightning as well. Trident. Doesn't actually throw it like a trident, though. Interesting. Can you guide this? No, this one just fires like a ball of smoke. Let's try it against this guy. Oh, he's going to get busy and start fighting things. Oh, he's doing it. Didn't like him. Okay, try it again. Fire to both of them. One more. Then we move on to the steel set. This one comes with a flail. I think this one, the animation looks terrible on this one. It's like stuck and still in the air. I'm not a fan of this one itself. We do have a hammer, which, wow, that one was huge. Hold on, let's try it against this. This one might be one of the hardest ones to obtain. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one absolutely pulverized him. That's an attack of 9, and this is an attack once again of 9 itself. The last one we have is the poison crossbow, poison hammer, and poison orb. So this one, I want to start with this because it's heavy hitting, is going to be a one-shot kill on so many things. It provides a poison cloud. If I was to go to game mode S and I inflict this, do I also take poison damage? I do not. So how much damage does it do to him? You can see him cracking instantly. Same is going to be with this as well. Again, I don't like the fact that the crossbow doesn't have an animation. I think it's a little bit disappointing. The accuracy is also hard, I would guess. Kind of like, I feel like I'm aiming at him, but I'm not hitting him properly. And then we have the poison orb. Oh, wow. Oh, dude, that's really cool. I actually really like that one. How far down does that go? That's one way to get mobs trapped. I feel like this one is the best in the whole entire set. I don't want to be too brutal here because I definitely think that this weapons add-on is better than some of the other stuff we've checked out before. It also has one of the more higher ratings. But I just think weapons add-ons as a whole are not quite at the level they should be for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. That being said, these weapons were actually pretty fun to check out.